Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bean here, and welcome to a new setup. Although to you, I don't think it looks all that different. It's different for me because it's in a new house, and I haven't actually filmed in this house one of these kind of sit-down videos yet. I filmed a backup one when I did an unboxing, and I will probably end up doing that one like next week or the week after, depending on how everything goes. But I haven't filmed really in here yet, so welcome. This is our den. There's windows and there's 3 bookshelves in here and a love seat. And this is where I'm going to be doing most of my filming. This is where the majority of the books are. If you watch my vlogs, you will have seen the room a little bit. It's not fully put together. Obviously, there's nothing on the walls or anything like that, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna hop into it. Today we're going to be doing a June TBR, and thank you so much to my younger sister who graciously made me a like professional looking board. Like, look at this thing, guys. This thing's amazing. And I can hang it up on the wall. I'm gonna get a stand for it actually, and you're honestly way too close to see this, so hold on. Okay, now you're further away. You can see this thing. Like, it's a legitimate game board, and I'm so excited. I am so lucky. My sister is one of the most creative people ever. Very artsy. Cats playing with toys. And she put this together for our housewarming, and I'm so excited. So, yes, or birthday, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna use this board now for the first time, and we're gonna basically start from scratch because everything got messed up in the move. If you can hear tapping, the cat is playing with a twisty tie. She does this a lot. It's one of her favorite toys. Don't buy her cat toys, just buy her twisty ties. That's all she wants. So, I really want to have this up, so I will be getting a display and putting it on a different wall where I will be picking my prompts and such. So, let's get going, shall we? I have my deck of cards here still. I might get another one because I like getting decks of cards. Oops. Oh, these are not my normal deck of cards. I don't know where they are. So I haven't found actually my original deck of cards yet, but I have an old one that you may recognize. It is a Star Wars themed one. So we're using an older deck of cards. I don't know where my purple deck of cards went. Actually, like, I found every other deck of cards I've ever used, but I cannot find the purple one. So we're gonna use this one. We're gonna shuffle it. I do have a couple books that I do need to get to this month, and I will get into those at the end. I have actually 5 arcs that I need, 5 or 6 arcs that I need to read this month. 2 are physical, and then 4 of them are ebooks, and I just got 3 of them actually today, which I did not expect to get. So now I get more books to read. But let's start with the card draw. So I'm going to split the deck right here, and then right at the bottom. So ready, set? Alright, we got the 6 of clubs. This is the first draw of this month. This is also heavy because it's also magnetic. So, clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn. Alright. So, our first prompt is a tome. A tome. So I'm going to put this right under current prompts as number 1. So a tome qualifies any book over, I think it's 500 pages. I usually do 600, but I'm sticking with 500 for now because that's ambitious right now. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got. I have a lot of things I could choose for this, but I think the one I'm going to go with, is this one, which is actually a reread for me. I read this book back when it first came out, and that's Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the first book in a trilogy, and what I know about it is it's arcane magic, and it follows a thief. And John is actually currently reading this series. He has the audiobooks. We have the audiobooks for him, which is one of the reasons I know I can get through it is because we share an Audible account. and he's been binging this series and has been basically bugging me to get back and read it so that way he has someone to talk to about it. So I think I'm going to do this one. I remember really enjoying it and really anticipating the sequels, which I have both of the sequels. So I think this is one that I'm going to try and read this month for sure. All right, draw number 2. We've got the Queen of Diamonds. All right, the Queen of Diamonds. Let's see. Diamonds is on this side. Queen is second from the bottom. Ooh. All right. Queen of Diamonds got us sports. I'm gonna read sports romance. Oh, I have a perfect book for this. Hold on. I'll be right back because I'm counting this. All right, so I actually have 2 possibilities for this one, and these are both books that I really want to read this month. The first one is Culty by Mariana Zapata. This is a soccer romance, I know, between a player and I believe a coach. That's what I know. Like an ex-player who has become a coach for someone who idolized him as a child. I also know this is one of Hannah and Callie's favorites, and I believe this is actually Hannah's favorite. And it's a long book. Like, actually, this probably would have worked for Tome. Yeah, this would have worked for Tome. It's 542 pages, but I really want to read it, and I want to read it. The other book that is a high possibility that I might read is Throttled by Lauren Asher. This is a race car, a Formula One romance. This is the first book in the series, and it's so pretty. But Callie sold me on this series, and I am so excited. I grew up watching racing, mostly NASCAR. So I consider this a sport, yes. I know it might be cheating to some people, but I really want to read this book too. It is much shorter, but this series is called the Dirty Air series. So yes, I'm excited. There's a playlist at the beginning. Love it. Okay, I'm doing really bad at explaining these books. Next one. Ooh. Next one, we've got the 8 of Spades. All right, 8 of Spades. Spades is on the far side again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this I actually need to go find my phone now. I'm not doing very well with having things here right now. But this is a color pick. All right, so I actually need to go find my phone. I don't know where it is. So give me a second to go find my phone because I need to do a random color generator and I don't have one on me right now. I found the phone. All right, so we're going to the random color generator. It just pops up as this. And then we're going to hit this one. All right, tomato red. I'm going with red because it's red. Red is red. It's a thing. All right, let's see what I got that's red. Oh boy. All right, so for tomato red, I am choosing to read Red Tigress by Emily Wenzel. This is the sequel to Blood Heir, which is an Anastasia retelling where our main character, Anna, has blood magic, where she is able to control blood. And she's on the run as of the end of the first book. I really enjoyed the first one. It's just been a while, and I need to get back and read the second one because I want to read the series. I want to finish it. And I've heard very good things about it. All right, draw number 4. Ooh, another spades. We got the 5 of spades. All right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so for the 5 of spades, we got a KU rec, so a Kindle Unlimited recommendation. Oh boy. which means I need to screen record and show you my Kindle. Alright, so for this I will be screen recording. Where's my screen record? There it is. Alright. One, go! Alright. And then we're going to go to Kindle. You can see what I'm currently reading is The Scarlet Circus. But we got to go to Discover. And right here we have books you may like. Based on your reading. Recommended for you in Kindle Unlimited is what I have been going to. No. The Pandora Chronicles by Rebecca Flynn. What are these? You know what? No. Nope. Not feeling any of those. Based on your reading, let's see. So again, these are parts of series that I've started and I don't really want to do so. What we're going to do is going to go up to the top where it says books you may like in Kindle Unlimited, and we're going to go there. Because fun thing is, the second one down, Nevermore Bookstore. This one is by Kerrigan Bryn and Cynthia St. Aubin. I actually have an arc for that one, and it just came out, I want to say in April. So I actually do need to read it anyway. So I'm going to do this one, the Nevermore Bookstore. So it'll be right up here. But this is what I'm going to be reading. And let me get you guys a summary of this one. Okay. Oh, it's a long one. Alright. Candace Katie Bloomquist knows two things for sure. First, shelving books at her bookshop, Nevermore Bookstore, counts as cardio. Second, staying late every Thursday night to take a certain mysterious customer's order is not the same as waiting by the phone for some man. Until the calls with the man who identifies himself only as Fox last for hours and become the highlight of her week, which leaves her to wonder if his jagged velvet voice can kindle her fire over the phone. What sort of alchemy might it inspire if they met in person? There's nothing Roman Fox wants more than the brilliant, beautiful bookstore owner, but Roman Fox knows it can never happen. Secreted in his mountain hideaway high above sleepy little Townsend Harbor, his hermit's existence shields him, and those around him, from the pain of his past. Until one of their weekly calls is interrupted by a break-in and Fox is powerless to protect the woman who has become his one link to the world. Orchestrating a trap for the fool who dared harm her, Fox finds himself not just ensnared but beguiled by her. Now so close to Katie, he discovers she's fallen for Fox, and yet he's unable to reveal her heart's desire is closer than she thinks. Can Fox resist the temptation to get between Katie's covers, knowing they'll never have a happily ever after? It's 363 pages. Huh. Alright, and I believe, it's the first book in a series. The second book is called Broobies. I hate it, but I love it. Okay. So it's described as a hot, kink-positive, morally gray, grumpy sunshine rom-com. So there. Alright, we're gonna be reading it. So there you go. I'm actually really excited. This looks really cute, and I'm kind of excited about that. So that is book number 4. Now let's do draw number 5. Alright, and now it is the King of Diamonds, which is right next to the Queen of Diamonds, so I know what this one is. I need to get a stand for this. It's this one right here at the bottom. This one. Right here. Yep. And the books that I have for this one are all packed away. But I need to read a book in Spanish. So for those who don't know, we are bilingual in our household. We speak both English and Spanish here, and I just need to practice my Spanish. And so I'm not going to go get it because it's hiding somewhere, but I am going to read El sobrino del magio. El sobrino del mágico, I think it is. I think that's what it's called in Spanish. It's The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. I have not read the Chronicles of Narnia in a very long time. I know that it's an allegory for religion. I understand that. I would like to read at least the first couple books in Spanish because I really loved them in English. So that's going to be the next book on my list. I don't have it down here. It's fine. I promise you'll be okay. And the last book is going to be, or last prompt is going to be the 10 of Diamonds. The 10 of Diamonds, my friends. And that one, oh my goodness, all of the diamonds. There's 3 diamonds I picked. Remember when I used to do this game and if I picked 3 from this, or 2 from the same, no, what did I do? 2 of the same number. That's what I did. Well, I still would be fine. Alright, so it's the 10 of Diamonds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, alright. Interesting. I don't know if I have any of those books down here. I might. We'll see. Alright, here we go. And that is a 1901 to 2000 release. I don't actually know if I have any down here. Most of my books are newer than that. Ha ha ha. I found one, and it is by happenstance that I have it. So, the book I'm picking for this, there is a little bit of story behind it. The reason that I have this book is I actually checked it out from the library. Mostly because I didn't realize this was a book before a movie, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies of all time, literally. And that's The Thin Man. Which is, again, I love this movie series by Dashiell Hammett. This is from 1933, I believe is the year. I know that there's going to be problems with it, politically speaking. I understand that. It is 1930s. I understand all of this. But I want to read it. I want to know how similar it is. And it's a short book. I want to know how similar it is to the movie that I love so much. It is narrated by Nick Charles, which is interesting as well. So, I'm going to read The Thin Man. There you go. Alright, and that's my plan for this month. So, I say that, but there's more books. And I said I'd get into them at the end, and it's because I didn't get to them in this. There's 2 physical arcs that I need to read this month. The first one being We Could Be So Good by Cat Sebastian. This is a male romance between a scrappy reporter and a newspaper mongol's son. It's advertised as, this is literally what it says, Colleen Hoover meets the 7 husbands of Evelyn Hugo in this mid-century rom-dram about a scrappy reporter and a newspaper mongol's son. Perfect for Newsies shippers. I'm not a news... but I have it now, so I'm going to be reading it. And the next one that I have physically is The Archive Undying by Emma Mikito Candon, by Emma Mikito Candon. This is a sci-fi about an AI, or about AI where war machines and AI gods are basically what keep this world going, and whenever an AI god dies, then the city that belongs to it dies along with it. This one god ends up bringing one thing back to life from its city as it is dying, and that is a child named Sunai. And for 17 years, Sunai has walked the land like a ghost, unable to die, unable to age, and unable to forget the horrors he's seen. And basically, he's doing whatever he can to try and die because he doesn't want to be alive anymore. And he ends up waking up one morning after a bout of drugs, alcohol, and sex, and finds that he has slept with someone he should not have. And this is the start of the series. So I am curious. This comes out at the end of June. It's a chunkier book. This one is just under 500 pages, so it's not a tome, it wouldn't have counted. But I do want to read it. I do want to get to it. I was sent a copy of it. So, yes. The other 3 books that I have that I will be hopefully reading this month as far as these go, there they are. Alright, the first one is Love Quest by Camilla Isley. This is a romance between an explorer and a photographer, I believe, in the Amazon. I'm not exactly sure anything else about it, but it sounded really cute. The next one is The Only Purple House in Town by Anna Guire. This one actually sounds a bit more supernatural as well. Basically, someone who has been unable to find anything, and she ends up inheriting a house of some sort, and she basically ends up taking in tenants because she doesn't have the organizational skills to turn it into the bed and breakfast that she wants to. And yeah, she ends up just making it so she ends up renting out the rooms. And the last one is Molly Malloy and the Angel of Death by Maria Vale. Basically got this one because we met Maria Vale at a Polycon, and Callie actually talked about this book. It's out already. It came out in April. But she talked about this book in the summary wrap-up video when we did our haul, and it just sounds really interesting, and I would like to read another Maria Vale book. So those are the 3 books, along with a series of short stories, an anthology called Thriller. That's a series of mystery stories that also will be coming out in just a couple days. So I have a couple things to read. But yeah, so this is what I got. Plus 3, 4, 5, 6 others. It's gonna be a busy month, and that's the hope. But that's what I got for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what I should start with, and which of these 2 I should read. I still don't know. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep reading. Bye!